Welcome to this 2-minute sales tip with Tim. Today, I want to share with you 6 simple but powerful steps to help you plan, prepare, and improve the quality and effectiveness of your next sales conversation, whether that be over the phone or face-to-face. You know, having a call agenda just makes good sense. And when you spend time planning and preparing that call agenda in advance, you're going to be a better prepared salesperson. And when you share that agenda with your prospect, with your customer prior to the meeting, it demonstrates that you're a professional and helps set their expectations as well. So here it is, something I've been using for years. Let me just walk you through it. Step number 1, introductions. That seems kind of Captain Obvious. Early on in the sales process, it may just be me and the prospect, okay? Introductions aren't that big of a deal. But if your sales cycle is like mine, the deeper we get into the selling cycle, more people get involved. And sometimes I discover I really don't understand the players as well as I should. Why are they there? Why are they participating? And what's going to make this conversation, what's going to make this meeting a good use of their time? So it's important that we do a good job of introductions. Number 2, what is the goal of this conversation, or what is the goal of this meeting? So very specifically, I always ask the customer, hey, thanks for getting on this call today, or thanks for taking some time to meet with me. Here's my number 1 question. What's going to make this meeting a good use of your time? What are you wanting to accomplish? So start off the bat understanding, hey, this is where the customer wants to get to. Then the second thing I want to be able to share during that part of the sales conversation is, well, here's my objective. Here's my goal. This is where I'm hoping to get to. So I'm learning what the customer's goal is. I'm sharing with the customer what my own personal goal is. And last but not least, during this part of the conversation, I'm going to confirm the exact length of time that we have together. It's just professional 101. My understanding is this call is going to last 30 minutes. Does that still work for you? I heard that we have 2 hours in the conference room together. Is that still good for all of you? We want to confirm that length of time. So step number 1, we have those introductions. Step number 2, we put out the goal of the meeting. Step number 3 is we go back through and really share with those that are listening, here's what we know about the situation. Now, early on in the selling cycle, we may not know a lot, but I need to know something. If I get on the phone or show up for a face-to-face and I really don't know that much, it kind of sounds to me like I'm on a fishing expedition. And most people don't have a lot of time for a fishing expedition. So I want to share with the customer at that point in time, hey, here's everything I know about your situation. This is all the information I've gathered from either previous conversations or research I've done on the internet. And then I've got to ask 2 very powerful questions. Is my information correct? And is my information complete? After I get buy-in that the information that I have is correct and complete, then the 4th step is I share with the customer, hey, this is what I need to learn today. And this is when I get to dive deeper. And I dive deeper by asking thought-provoking questions, not mind-numbing questions. These aren't sales 101 questions like, need, budget, time frame, fit, decision-making process. No. Everybody asks those questions. I need to be asking questions at this stage of the conversation that no one else is asking. I need to be asking questions that gets the customer to think differently about their situation. Step number 5, as we begin to summarize the meeting and close the meeting up, now I have to put together a hypothesis on why I think they should move forward, right? I've shown up, we've done our introductions, we had a meeting objective for them, a meeting objective for me. We shared with the customer, here's exactly what we know. I took an opportunity to figure out what I didn't know. I gathered the information I needed to learn. And now given this new information, I say, gee, Mr. Customer, given what I know right now, this is why I think it makes sense to take the next step. And maybe the next step is to just get approval, to get a decision, to get an order, or maybe it's just to meet again. But I have to float a hypothesis on what I think the next step should look like and why it would be valuable to them. And then the 6th and final step to having a better sales meeting is you summarize everything that's gone on. You review action items and assign ownership and milestones. And there should be action items for both the seller as well as the buyer. And then the final piece, and this is the most important piece, is you have to get a commitment on when and where that next conversation is going to take place. Because without that, none of the rest of this is going to matter. So those are the 6 steps. You got to have introductions. You set up, hey, here's the goal of our conversation. Now let me share with you what I know so far. Is it correct? Is it complete? Let me share with you, here's what I really need to learn. Now, given what I know, here's my hypothesis on why I think we should move forward. May I have your commitment to move forward? Hope these 6 steps help you have more productive conversations. My name is Tim Wackel. Thanks for watching.